Hi guys, welcome to Bo Know Everything. Guys, I know it has been a while, probably about three and a half months since I have been here, but guess what? I am coming to you live. Well, not actually live, but pre-recorded from Mikasa here in Pleasantville. And I'm just checking in with the Know-It-All gang. You know, hey, what's up? Yeah. I'm in the house, quarantining myself, stay-at-home orders from the state of Louisiana. I've actually been in the house ever since March the 16th. So today is day 24, 25 for me. And this is Maya. Our female Yorkie. Yeah. Say hey, Maya. Yeah, Maya made one on the 28th of March. So she just made one. But guys, yeah, it's been a lot going on in the last 3 months since I talked to you guys. So hey, I just wanted to check in and see what was going on. I have did so many things. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. But as you can see, I have a new background. I'm not in a different location. I'm just in the studio room, and me and my significant other, partner, lifetime partner, whatever you guys want to call it, we over quarantining for the last 25 days, and you know, well, I don't know if you guys know, but I am such a plant fanatic. They were like, hey, let's just make half of the studio / guest room / office into a / nursery. So I got all kind of green stuff back here. I got some curly head ivy, some golden poplars. I got like all kind of stuff back here, just everything. And spider plants, they're all mostly O2 oxygen air friendly plants that takes the toxins out of the, yeah, let me zoom in some. Yeah, so the plants mostly take toxins out of the air. So, you know, I have the window open, more plants. I have some plants actually outside in quarantine right now because I don't want to bring them into, you know, this beautiful little plant family if they have like any, you know, spider mites or any type of, you know, insects that, you know, harm plants. There are also insects that help plants, but, you know, we're not here for that. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and just see what was going on, because it's been a while. It's totally been a while, guys, since, you know, I made videos. So hey, I'm here making a video. Like I said, it's day 25 for Louisiana since we've been I think we have our stay-at-home orders. Yeah, day 24, 25. I actually got furloughed from my job, so I literally have been staying at home. Things been just kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, like from just the pandemic to now. And it's just like, I just can't wait until everything's back to normal, because I am like so over all of this pandemic stuff. It's just a lot. Totally a lot. Maya's just right here being quiet, so she's trying to be a good girl. Hey Maya, say hey people. So, basically, I'm gonna say my last day working was, let's see, what was my last day working? My last day working was the 13th of March. So, that was my last day working. Upon coming home, like, I thought I was going to go back to work on the 16th. like normal. But mostly on Fridays, what happens is every Friday, like, I clean my house. I come home from work, I do like this whole, spring cleaning type thing, like every Friday. And like I was in the middle of doing that, and then like one of my team members, because like like I'm a supervisor, manager of kind of sort of like some cold callers. They go try to find business for the company. So one of my team members called and was like, "Hey, Terrence, Wednesday I was at a dinner party and I just found out that 2 of the people that were there tested positive for the COVID-19. And I was like, oh my gosh, like my heart just dropped because I didn't know. There was about 10 people working in our office, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And I know me and the person in my office, we have underlying health, we have other health conditions, that makes us more vulnerable to this COVID-19 virus thing. I have to get vaccinations because I don't even have spleen guys. So meningitis, anything like that, I have asthma, like I had asthma growing up. Like, look, I had health issues. So therefore, I don't need any type of new virus coming around me. But I really appreciate, my coworker from saying, hey Terrence, well, hey Bo, well, Terrence, or however, like, I was exposed, I don't know if I have it, I don't have any symptoms. So I was like, oh my gosh, you just need to call everyone else. You need to tell them the same thing you told me. And I'll tell the higher people what's going on. So this was like at the beginning, of, a national emergency type things. It was totally the beginning of that whole national emergency thing. So I was just like, you tell them. It's not my responsibility. You tell them. Yeah. This is how I basically was, though. So because, I didn't want to have to just call all employees. I'll tell the managers. But in that show, like, me and the family went out. Because I just got in the car that weekend. After, like, my nerves was, like, not up here from thinking that I had COVID-19. Because, like, my chest started hurting. I had a headache. Like, as soon as I found out, that I was, almost, I could have been exposed. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I thought everything, all the symptoms just started happening to me, like, sporadically. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I had it. But, that's just how your nerves work with you. So then, we ended up getting in the car, and then, like, Saturday, and then Sunday, I got a call because we were out eating, saying, hey, you don't have to report back to work tomorrow. Monday, you can work from home, and then you're only working like 25 hours a week. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? Like, what happened to my 40? Like, I just got a car. What happened to my 40 hours a week? And they were like, yeah, for 25 hours a week, starting tomorrow, you're working from home. All your other team members have been furloughed. So everybody that worked under me got furloughed at that point and didn't have any hours. So, at that point I was still blessed and thankful, but, I didn't have a job anymore, basically. I had got cut from 80 to 50 hours on the 15th. So the whole week, I worked from home remotely because that Monday I went to the office. I picked up my laptop and some things, and I started working. I came home, I started working remotely, and then I worked the whole week. And then Tuesday of the following week, I think that was what day was that? The 24th. I got another email. Well, the first time it was a call. This time it was an email. This time it was an email, and it was saying, no, I'm lying. So on the 16th well, the 15th I got that. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got that on the 16th. On the 15th, I got the phone call. So, like, Monday, Tuesday, I was working. So, on Wednesday, I got an email saying, I don't know how many hours you work so far, but we're only going to work 20, not 25. So, adjust the rest of the week to only work 20 hours. So, I was like, okay, cool. So, it went from 25 to 20 in the same week when it was normally 40. And then that following week, which was the next Tuesday, I got another email saying, hey, from this moment on, we're just going to furlough your position. You won't get any more hours. So, I only had, I was going to work 4 hours a week, 4 hours a day. So, I only worked 4 hours. So, like, basically, I was supposed to get 50 hours, and then it got knocked down to 40 hours. I only ended up getting 28 hours for my last check. My last week working. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So, I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, I had for sure, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, whatever. But now I don't have anything. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, I had already applied for, like, unemployment the day of, like, when I found out I got my hours cut, I applied for unemployment. So I was like, I can't make it off this, and I know it's not my fault. So I think they say unemployment due to that. So that was kind of good. And, like, it had never kicked in. So I'm like, okay, wow, couldn't talk to anybody. This is crazy. So then after that, I just started looking for other employment. So I love plants, as you guys can see, and I always love plants, like all over the house, all through the house. At one point, I think I had like 19 or 20 in-house, like house plants. Now I'm getting back up to that number, but every Saturday was watering days or whatever. But long story short, I had like this merchandising garden center job online. I applied for it. It's moving really fast. Like I had it on over the phone interview, everything. You can get up to 40 hours a week. Getting paid every week. Just going to a retailer, Lowe's actually, in the garden center, just merchandising all their plants. As shipments come in, you merchandise it. Oh, put the new ones out. Nothing that I'm not a stranger to, because I have did merchandising for all types of stuff, just not plants. I love plants, I just never merchandised them. I got paid for it. So then I got the job. I was like, oh wow, this is cool. And I started working there, and it's actually like what I'm doing now. Like it's Monday through Friday, like 7 to 3:30, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. inside Lowe's, just merchandising plants. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm having a problem because it's like, what if I, I'm at risk with the public, but, I wash my hands, I do all that good stuff. And, I'm not, like, totally, like, in people's face, I'm just worried about the plants, I help people when it's plant related. Maya, be quiet, please. So, I help people when it's getting remedies in their garden. Yeah. But I help people when it's plant related and all of that good stuff. So, it's not really a big deal. So, I don't really see a problem with that. And I mean, you get paid every week. It's not making what I was making from my previous employer, but it's something to bring in income until, my job come back. And which today, like, I got an email from, my boss saying, like, hey, hope things going good, whatever. are you willing to come back to work? So, like, he's actually working on me to come back to work, not doing the same thing I was doing, like doing something else, which I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do it. But it is, you know, work, and I guess I'll be making the same thing. I just don't know how the hours will work or whatever, because my job won't come back until like months after the economy comes back, basically. So just say if this whole stay-at-home thing go away tomorrow, you know, we can go back to work. Like, I'm still looking at an additional 2 months on top of that before the need of what I do is out there for people. So, you know, it's really no problem. So I was waiting on him and see like how things. I'm actually texting, yeah. But I'm just basically just. I was like, okay, how are the hours gonna work? You know, I wanted the details. So it was like, I'm gonna get back to you on the details about that. However, just let me know. Yeah, that was it. But like, it's basically how it is. So it's like, now I have a job, which I didn't go to work today. Like, my stomach was hurting and I had like gas. Oh my gosh. So I'm not afraid to say I had gas or anything. But my stomach was hurting. I was like, I didn't go to work. But you know, I got offered like my job back almost. So that'd be very, very neat if I get it back. Like, I would love to get my job back. So, you know, I don't know. I need money. You know, bills are still gonna come. It's still gonna happen. You know, I understand how everybody, all of my know-it-all game out there, how you guys are affected by, you know, this corona quarantine, stay at home. If you're in, you know, one of the states that mandate you stay at home and have closed non-essential businesses, you know, because my company that I work for is basically a nationwide company. Like, I provide services for nationwide retailers and stuff. So if the retailers are not there, there's no need for me to be there. That's why, like, it'll be an additional, you know, couple of months once things are back to normal for my life, my job life as it was pre-corona will be like it was. So it's like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Like, you know, it's just very, very crazy because, like, my life has been turned upside down. But I'm still grateful because I have my health, I have my family, you know, and for the most part, everybody is safe. They're still here, you know, no immediate, you know, effects from corona with my family, as in death or, you know, fatality. But, you know, I have been affected economically, financial-wise, just like, you know, I'm sure most of you guys have been as well. But we just got to stay positive, find, like, new hobbies. You know, there's a lot of other type of jobs and businesses. Maya, shut up and stop barking before I put you out of here. There are a lot of jobs and types of other businesses that are essential, like grocery stores that are still hiring guys, you know, and go out there, you know, you can work from there. Like, I took a pay cut going merchandise, you know, Monday through Friday, but it was still something to put in my pockets, you know, still something to bring in some type of revenue so my family could still survive. Because, you know, my other half, you know, my spouse, they're deemed an essential worker, so they got, as this pandemic thing was going under, a unfolding, their hours increased. They had to work overtime. So basically, I was in corporate America and I just lost a job. So I know it's hard. It's not funny. Sometimes you gotta laugh just to keep from, crying or being sad. But, we all are in this together, guys. We all are in this together. So we just all have to, make it work. Say, hey, Maya. We all just have to make it work. Do what's best for the good of all of us, and it'll be all good. I want to apologize to the know-it-all gang because, guys, I haven't forgot about you. I just haven't had the time to check in how I wanted to, but how can I not have the time when I was quarantined? But it's like my mind really wasn't there. It was like I went into I need that money mode. So that's basically how it is. It's like I just started trying to make things happen, so I can still inflow, have revenue coming in, sources of revenue coming in. And it's basically how it went. So I'm still doing that, but I'm just going to try to keep you guys posted, from Louisiana. Hey, I can't do it from the whole United States. I can only do it from Louisiana. And, as of today, I think we have over 17,000 cases. And we have almost 600 deaths in Louisiana. So, that's a lot. Over 17,000 cases and almost 600 deaths. New Orleans, which is, I'm right across the lake from New Orleans, it's deemed a hot spot, just because Mardi Gras was in February, February 23rd, 24th, so Corona was there, Corona affected, so now, right here in Louisiana, we have, numbers are soaring. A month ago, our numbers wasn't even, a month and a half ago, we were at 0 deaths. Now we're at a month and a half later, so you're saying not even 2 months, we have lost almost 600 people to a virus. In a state that only has 4 million people. So, you do that. I don't know. But hey, Bo knows it all. Like I said, guys, I just wanted to check in, let you guys know that I'm okay. I hope you guys are okay, and just let you know that we're all in this together. I'm gonna try to, check in to you guys, if not every day, a couple times a week or whatever. The podcast is about to launch. It's the Urban Experience. Me and my co-host Sean. That's about to launch really, really soon. We just had this Corona thing that we gotta kind of get over, however. So we gotta virtually record. We have some material recorded, but we want this raw Corona image, material. So be looking out for the Urban Experience podcast. You can go to our Instagram page, which is Urban Experience 365. You can go to our Twitter, which is Urban Experience 365. Or you can go to our YouTube page, which is the Urban Experience podcast channel. Send us out any type of, information, which is the Urban Experience at journalist.com. I know you hear my pit bull and they're barking because somebody just drove up next door, our neighbors, and I'm recording, and why not bark the first time I record because you hear somebody pull up next door. Yeah, but hey. But I'm not gonna keep you guys long because I have to get to work in the morning, 7 a.m. I'm going back to the garden center at Lowe's and merchandise. hopefully it'll be an amazing day. I'm going to try not to buy anything because every day I've been at work, I've been buying. So I'll be like, I don't want to buy anything. So, until next time, Know It All Gang, I want you to like, share, subscribe, and stay safe out there. Take care of yourself, your family, your loved ones. You know, stay safe. Stay home. Stop the spread, because all of us want to get back to normal. Like the government systems, like unemployment and food stamps and stuff, the systems keep crashing. You know, new people like us is trying to get in. We can't even get in because the systems are not even built to withhold all of this extra attention. So we need things to get back to normal, because who wants the government all in their business anyway? Period. So until next time, guys, it's me, Bo Know It All, checking out.